Hello, hello. Get Maryan here with
Hi.
me. How you doing?
I am doing great. I just got to watch our open source panel, and it has me in just such a good mood. It was a really cool session.
Yeah, I was actually watching it too.
Hmm.
Let's kill a little bit of time to give people a minute to refresh and get situated on the stream here. Then we'll jump into our slides right after that.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good. It was really fun to listen to that. I feel like I don't get to like see some of the awesome stuff that the fellowship crew has going on. So
Hmm.
it's very nice to like watch that session and like hear from some of the folks they work with. So.
I completely agree. I'm curious who all in the chat was just at that session, and what did y'all think of it? That's not. I was shocked. That's like the first time we've done a roundtable like that at a Global Hack Week with open source contributors. So I'm excited to see what people thought of it.
So many people saying hello to us as well. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you all are doing awesome.
People are going to apply for the fellowship.
Nice. We love that.
Amazing reviews.
We love to see it. We love to see it. All right. Shall we jump into our content here? I think people have probably gotten through any ads or anything like that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to I was about to say week 5 of Global Hack Week. Can you believe it? Day 5 of Global Hack Week here, rather. Super excited to be talking to y'all today, kind of recapping everything that took place yesterday and let you know about what's coming up ahead today. We're going to start off, as always. Yes, we are twinning. It's, of course, is required. We're going to start off with some introductions, though, in case you haven't met me or Mary before. Mary, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself first?
I would love to. Hi, everyone. I'm Mary. I work on the events team at MLH. Please tweet at me this week if you're on Twitter. I want to see what you're building. My fun fact of the day is that my current coffee order, I say current because I feel like I really go through phases with my coffee order, but my current one is a cold brew with oat milk.
We'd love to see it.
Preferably from the Stumptown, which is my favorite coffee shop in New York. Ryan, what about you?
For sure. I'm Ryan. I help lead our events team here at Major League Hacking. Just like Mary, I am checking Twitter throughout the week. So if you are doing anything exciting for Global Hack Week, please make sure to tag us. We'd love to see it. And then sticking on our coffee theme, I've been really enjoying Nitro cold brews, which are like bubbly coffee is like the way I describe it to some people. Some people find that like to be a turn off, but I think if you like seltzer and like things like that, generally the Nitro is a good move. So. Your Twitter IDs, please. Someone said I'm at This Is Ryan Swift, and Mary is. I'll put it back on stream here.
At
Siebert.
Yes.
Awesome. So that is me and Mary. Do you want to walk us through how yesterday was?
I would love to. We had a ton of really cool stuff happen yesterday. We made it to 500 referrals, which I really, really love. This number might not sound as impressive because at these, I also will share numbers that are like in the 20,000s. But when you think about this, like it's so cool that 500 people here went and invited a friend to come join us, and like they actually came. So I just love seeing that y'all are bringing your friends here and referring them. It's just so heartwarming to me.
Yeah, I love that too. I really do. Speaking of those 20,000 numbers, you want to tell us what's going on here?
See, I didn't want the scope to be off if I shared this first. But y'all have earned over 21,000 points, which is so wildly impressive. Each thing here at Global Hack Week is just worth 1 point. So y'all have done 20,000 activities here. So gone to workshops, submitted projects, been active in Discord. And so I'm just so impressed with y'all, and we still have days more. So I know that this is really just the beginning of all y'all are going to do in your hacker career. But I'm so proud of you already.
Yes. Also, I love this comment telling us to try masala tea here. Me and Mary love a good recommendation, so
yes.
we will.
We really do, and it's a rainy day here, so
that is true.
Kind of perfect.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Now, I think we had a bunch of people who recreated our season mascot, Frankie, the file system ferret.
Yes.
Was I correctly informed that you're looking for a certain guest to join you for this?
I am. So I was going to actually bring on someone who I'd really consider an expert in the field of both art, design, as well as just like Frankie and season mascots. So I do have
general aesthetic too, right?
Yeah.
Like just like his style, I think, really speaks to this. All right. Well, I'll let you
whenever I
all.
need any sort of an art consult, this is who I go to.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll be back.
Bye, Ryan. I'm going to give our special guest a few seconds to pop on here, but I'm very excited. This is someone who y'all keep asking for, highly, highly requested. I think some of you probably already know who it is, but yeah, we're gonna have them on here. Totally not Frankie. I love that we're making this a thing. I want it to be a thing with all of our mascots in the future. Just totally not. And then whoever. Lots of star eyes. Is TNR your only guess? No one else thinks it's anyone else? Or I guess when I say art expert, that kind of gives it away, doesn't it? Okay, some guesses for Rosendo. I knew that was going to happen. Hello.
How are we doing?
I am doing well. I'm excited to announce that it's you back on the stream. We've missed you the past few days.
I've been busy, been earning those points, checking out some challenges, attending some workshops and things like that. Just I saw Rosendo get a warm reception yesterday. I didn't want to steal any of his thunder,
Yeah. That's so
trying to spread it,
Yeah, I really love that. I did bring you on for a specific task today. And I was just kind of telling the audience a little bit why I brought you on. I know that you are an artist, a designer, and I really wanted to have someone with that skill set here to share some of the artwork that our hackers made, and maybe kind of like give us a little review of them. Do you think that's something you'd be down to do?
Yeah, of course. It's good to see that the community respects my opinion, my skill set as an artist. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, as you should be.
Our first one here.
Yeah, here's the first one. I think it's inspired by you. So
yeah, I'm seeing the Totally Not Frankie written out on it here. I like the glasses. The shades are a pro move. I'm seeing. I think the shades on their own, like you could just slap shades on Frankie, and I think I'd feel honored. I'd feel impressed. Excellent work.
Yeah,
I would say 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
Yeah, of course.
Amazing.
We have another one here, another one with shades. This one has the mustache as well, which I do appreciate. And I've got to get real close to the screen, but I also see a GHW in the MLH colors in the magnifying glass.
On a magnifying glass.
I need a magnifying glass to see the magnifying glass, but I do like the detail.
And you don't typically wear hats, but
I feel like I have a hat somewhere nearby. Well, maybe tomorrow.
If you wanted to in the future, like it looks nice on Frankie, so might be worth trying out.
Maybe I'll try a hat tomorrow. Well, what does the audience think of a hat for my aesthetic? I feel like I don't have I have like a boring hat. I don't have like some sort of fancy hat for the occasion.
Yeah, we need to get you something fancy.
See, a beanie I would have. I actually have a local hack day one of these. I could accommodate that. Another person with the MLH logo or an MLH logo in the magnifying glass. A little fun fact for anyone in the audience that I actually forgot to rate the last one, so I have to come back to it. But I think that's the old MLH logo if you really enhance.
I think it is as well. I can tell the M looks two-toned to me, even though I'm squinting.
It's definitely the old one. Not that that's a bad thing. I actually like a little retro vibe. Yeah.
Yes.
I would say a 12 out of 10 on this one. I'm going to pop back to our previous one as well. I'm going to say, particularly because the Global Hack Week here, I'm going to go 12 out of 10 on this one as well.
I also like that the clouds imply that this Frankie is flying.
Yeah, the folder's kind of like a magic carpet. He's riding that through the air.
Yes.
You know what? On that detail, I think 13 out of 10 for this one.
Okay.
So. All right, we've got another here. What is this like a... There's more shades, which I like. There's a mustache as well.
Yeah,
I did not realize at first glance.
Small mustache.
I could trim this bad boy up a little bit. We could make that happen. We could match the style.
And like this is, at least if I'm understanding the perspective correctly, correct me. I know you are the expert here, but this is a much smaller Frankie, right?
Yeah, so it does appear to be a smaller Frankie, but perhaps it's smaller like but taller. For some reason. Yeah, standing. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
It's a cop, someone says. It could be a police officer. I could see that.
Mm.
11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Excellent work. We've got another one in a hat here. This one also is a little bit elongated. I don't know if that was
very tall.
is that the editor's fault for stretching the image, or is that how it came on whatever is submitted?
It may be a product of me putting it on the slide.
It also looks like it has like a necklace as well, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I should just dress myself for tomorrow's stream based on what the folks are doing on their Frankies. I get like a chain and like a hat, I think would really complete the look here. That's yours. We love to see it. Excellent work, Nomad. Because you're in chat and because there have been other people in chat, but I don't need to be fair with my points. 14 out of 10 just because you were here. So. And then we've got another one here. This one on their way to TNR Island. I was not aware I owned an island, but good to learn. Mm-hmm. Good to learn. Another set of glasses, another hat. I appreciate the sun in the sky. Kind of in the water as well, but it's fun.
The texture is on the water is like really high res too.
Yeah. I also I'm sure this is high quality stream content. I'm like trying to look over the top of these shades to see what's going on in some of these. I appreciate all the extra details of this one. I feel like this is a 13 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
So. And no problem at all, Nomad. No problem at all. All right. We've got I believe Harry Potter inspired one here. We've got a little sorting hat. We've got a magic wand. I feel like if you had a lightning bolt in this, it would have really done it for me.
Oh, that would have been
feedback.
Cool. I like that they used the font though. Yeah. Like that's a big commitment. I feel like downloading that font. Yeah.
What do we think Frankie's go-to spell is? I feel like it's something that sorts because he's in a file, but
Yeah, some sort of sorting spell. Oh, that's so that gives the sorting hat new meaning here. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that was intended, but I love that.
13 out of 10. 13 out of 10 for sure. We've got, of course, we've got Frankie and a Blahaj one. This one is actually very good. I'm impressed here. I like the we've got the angle, the table gets smaller further back. Mm-hmm. You've got the image for the Global Hack Week on there. I'm glad that I know that it's Frankie as Blahaj. I feel like if you didn't include Frankie as Blahaj, I'd be worried about what's going on here. But
it could be more violent than that.
Mm-hmm. This gets 10 out of 10 Blahajas for me, someone says in chat.
Okay.
I would go this clearly feels like the one with the most effort in. I feel like this is a 15 out of 10 for me. They're getting the high score of the day here.
Should we TNR, I know this isn't typically your authority, but do you want to give this person a swag drop?
I mean, if I've got the power, I'm going to do it.
I'm going to give it to you right now. Yeah.
All right. Congratulations. Enjoy your swag drop for this excellent artwork here. TY, you are welcome. Enjoy. Excellent work, everyone. I'm impressed. Not as good as my submission, which was oddly missing. I don't know why you didn't include mine, but.
Oh, yeah. I thought maybe you would feel uncomfortable having to rate yours against amateur artwork since you're a professional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. It would kind of mess up the point scale system when you have to rank something 100 out of 10, and then the other ones are 15s and 13s out of 10.
Yeah, I just didn't want to put you in a weird spot. But
no, that makes sense. I appreciate you thinking about me, and it's very thoughtful of you.
Of course.
Well, listen, I've got it's points to earn and stuff like that. Anything else you need from me today, or?
I don't think so. I think you're good to go. Thank you for bringing your expertise here.
All right, I'm going to say goodbye to chat, and then I will catch you all later on. Have a good one, everyone.
Bye, TNR. TNR even hitting us with a goodbye today. How kind. Lots of goodbyes. I'm genuinely so impressed with all the Frankies y'all made. I know it isn't a challenge again today, but I kind of want to see more. So y'all should post more in Discord if you're making them. I can also post the some of the assets for it if that's helpful. TNR hosting a Bob Ross session. Now that is a really lovely idea. I think that is something we could make happen for sure. You're going to make a Frankie today. We love to see it. How did everyone make these? I think different platforms for all of them. It looks like this one's some kind of vector art. I think somewhere in MS Paint maybe, but use whatever platform. I'd love to see a hand-drawn Frankie. I've only seen digital ones this week. So
Hello, I'm back.
Hello, welcome back. We missed you.
I heard towards the end there we are going to have TNR do a Bob Ross. It's like my favorite mini event. I actually would attend TNR.
Wouldn't that be fun if he did it?
I feel like we need to order him like a Bob Ross like fro for him to wear during it.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like that'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
I know we do like a digital Bob Ross these days, but also TNR does real Bob Ross while everyone does like digital Bob Ross. Could also be very fun. But
yeah, I am very into that idea.
Maybe for Nit, maybe we'll see if we can fit it in this week. Who knows?
If this person does a hand-drawn Frankie, make sure you post it so I can see it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all for all the awesome artwork. As a reminder, if you're looking to get a swag drop, like one of our friends in chat got one just now, we're giving out one of those at every sponsor workshop. So if you attend one of our partners' workshops and you're active in Twitch chat, you're going to have an even better chance of earning one of those swag drops. And those swag drops will include t-shirts or hats, kind of whatever we have at our facility that we can send out to you so you're decked out in some awesome MLH Local Hack Day Global Hack Week gear. Woo. Oh, I already said this on the previous slide, but that is A-okay.
It's okay.
We're getting towards the end of the week. We're allowed to be a little bit
ahead of the game.
Script. Yeah, exactly. What all is going down today, Mary? What do we have to be excited about?
Yes, we have a pretty full schedule yet again today. So the first thing we have is going to be right after our stream. Brandon is going to be here with a workshop on idea validation and kind of how to think about projects you're going to create. I really like the topic for this workshop because it applies very obviously here, but I think this can extend way beyond Global Hack Week and help you as you're thinking about projects for like class or things you want to do in your personal life or for work. This is also Brandon's very first stream as an MLHer. So I want all you all out there participating in chat. He told me that this workshop is going to be really interactive. So make sure you just stay on Twitch after Ryan and I leave and hang out with him.
Yeah, I feel like we'd say this about every MLHer, but Brandon is awesome. He's like new to the MLH team. Love Brandon. Get out there and support him. We'd love to see it. So what is Elizabeth doing here?
Yes, so Elizabeth is going to be here for cup stacking. This is one of my favorite events in person. And then when we brought it digital, it became probably my favorite digital event as well, because it's just very silly and goofy. We get this question every time. No, you do not need to have cups. You'll see when you get there how it's going to work. And that's at 2 p.m. Eastern time today.
Nice.
After that, Maryan is going to be continuing her mobile development track. So part 2 of this is going to be today at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I know I give this reminder every single time, but you don't need to go to part 1 to jump in here. She already has the code ready for you to download. So you can just join right in at part 2 today if you missed yesterday.
Nice. I'm out here getting distracted by chat. Sorry. What is Danielle up to?
Danielle is going to be doing our first game development session of the week. So at 5 p.m. today, she's going to be using Pygame, which is a Python game development platform. So very excited to see what y'all build there. So go out and join her. After that, Hannah is continuing her web development track. So 8:30 p.m. tonight. Again, it's okay if you missed yesterday's. You can jump right in today. Oh, yeah, people are excited for that.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted by chat. Once again, name a more iconic duo. But...
Okay, we have like the game dev community is at this stream is what I'm learning.
We've got excitement for the web dev track too. We love to see that.
I love it.
Make sure they both get plenty of excitement here. So awesome. What has Khaled got coming up after that?
Yes, so Khaled is going to be doing a update your GitHub profile workshop at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. I think it's so important when you attend events like this to take a little bit of time to update your resume or your LinkedIn or your GitHub profile so that you can like just kind of take advantage of the opportunities that you participate in this week and make sure you know how to show them off in the future. So make sure you go attend this at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight.
Nice.
After that, one of our most popular mini events at Local Hack Day Build was Ritvi's Art and Technology mini event. So this is just a mini event that she kind of came up with herself and pitched it to me as something to run because she's really passionate about both art and technology. So join her at 2 a.m. tomorrow. You're going to learn kind of how these two worlds intersect and figure out how to make some of your own digital art.
I'm going off script here, but we had a former MLHer who was really into technology and music, and we should remember that for it as a another one to add back.
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, I was thinking about it there.
No. After that, Aditya is going to be back with a build with a cloud technology workshop. I know that this is one of the most useful skills you can have as a hacker because the cloud is incorporated into so much. So hang out with him at 4 a.m. Eastern time to check out what he builds.
Nice. And then the fellowship crew is back.
Yes, second to last thing of day 5 is the fellowship is going to bring a couple alumni who are going to talk about their experience in the MLH fellowship. So if you've ever wanted to ask someone like how they got into the fellowship, what experiences they had before it, what they learned during it, how they use it afterwards, you can answer or ask all of those questions to actual MLH fellows who have gone through the program tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time.
I see a bunch of people making comments like this, so we're going to just answer it really quickly. All of our sessions are recorded. So if you feel like there's a session you really want to attend, but it's in the middle of the night, do not worry. We record all of them. They're available on our YouTube and Twitch channels right afterwards.
Yes. And like, I feel like we've never advertised this before, but if there's a session like this panel, for instance, where you have a specific question that you really want to ask, but this is in the middle of the night for you, let me know and I will go ask it. Like there's nothing stopping us from doing that. If you can't make it, but you know you have a question already, just post it in chat and I'll ask it myself. Yeah. Also, I love this one. Well, time to make up at 4 a.m.
Yes. Love the dedication. I couldn't find the comment. I tried to scroll back, but like at some point 5 minutes ago, someone asked for more AutoCode workshops, and I think Mary has good news for you. So.
Yes, I have amazing news for you. We are doing another AutoCode workshop. So this is going to be 1, a chance to win another swag drop, and 2, a chance to hang out with Jacqueline, and 3, a chance to learn more about how to make really cool Discord bots. So go check this out. It's going to be tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So you're going to learn how to build the Discord bots, but then also how to promote it on bot.gg so that other people can use it after you. Very excited to see this workshop.
Nice. And then the iconic duo back at it again tomorrow at 12. We're back one more time.
We are back.
We'd love to see it. Mary and I will be back to recap everything that takes place today during day 5 and let you know what to expect for the day ahead as well. I know there were a ton of different sessions listed in there. If you haven't done it yet, as a friendly reminder, hackp.ac/GHW calendar has a link or has a Google Calendar on it that you can actually add and follow to make it really easy to see when all of our sessions are, how to join them, and things like that. And I will post it in chat for everybody as well here.
Amazing. Yes, so, the easiest solution if you aren't in Eastern time, and I know we're saying everything in Eastern time, just add it to your calendar, then you can see it.
I see a bunch of questions coming in here. We are going to post our bonus point link for y'all as well. If you're here, love to hook you up with a bonus point for hanging out with us, and then we'll jump into general Q&A. So if you do have those questions, let us know, and we're happy to answer them for the next couple of minutes. The YouTube community will be back as well. We'd love to see it. Hashtag YouTube community out there, living their best lives.
I love the YouTube community. Someone asked, can we have a coffee session with Will? We do not have one scheduled for this week, but hopefully at a knit, we will be able to have one of those. I know this was a very popular mini event that we started back at Learn and then repeated at Build. But maybe a guild or something can jump in and do a little coffee event if y'all want it. I mean, I have a coffee now, so yeah, this is basically a coffee event.
Yeah, this is basically. I'm also drinking coffee. Here's a really good question here. One recommendation: can you all please create playlists on YouTube so it's easy for people to go back and watch the sessions? 100%. If we haven't been doing that before, we certainly can do that going forward.
Also, when I first saw this question, I thought you were just asking us for a playlist. And I have thought multiple times before about making like the official Global Hack Week hacking playlist on Spotify where we can all listen to music together. So let me know if people would actually like that or not.
I would be down if nothing else. Like we could just make ourselves a playlist for the
That's
week.
true.
Here's a good question I don't know the answer to. Mary, do you know anything more about this?
Yes, this is going to be rescheduled. So hang tight and just watch the announcements channel. It's going to be rescheduled.
Awesome. Movie night event, another good one. I think there's probably some like trademark and copyright issues there, but we might be able to do something like that.
Mm-hmm. Already day 5 this week is going over really fast. I know we always say this every time, but I feel like this whole week just kind of goes by in the blink of an eye. But luckily we're running 6 Global Hack Weeks this year. So it will also be the blink of an eye before we start our next one.
Yes, that is true. I feel like we're I feel like no one's going to disagree with this, but I'm like very excited for a knit, and like it feels a little weird to be excited for a knit while share is still going on, but like it's just the reality of the world. It's the reality of how I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm. Ryan, if you submit the address form, are you supposed to get a confirmation email?
I don't actually know right now, to be totally honest with you. I can find out real quick though. Let me just take my screen off and I will find out for this person.
Mine's gonna go figure out in real time.
This is my favorite thing unironically, this is one of my favorite things to do. It's just like live Q&A with people. So
there's some really lovely ideas coming in from chat. Instead of watching a real movie, why don't we have Ryan reenact a scene from it? Or like multiple scenes, like a whole movie.
I don't have any acting chops is the problem with that idea. So it would go really poorly for everyone.
The funny thing about this is like we do have multiple people who work at MLH who are really talented actors. Ryan and I aren't either of them though. But maybe we could get one of the acting MLHers to do this for y'all. What other? Maybe TNR would be good at acting. That's an interesting question. I can ask him tomorrow if he's here. We will see. Can I show my setup? This is my setup. Like you can see it all here. I have a candle in the background again today. Someone asked about the Frankie outfit review. Yes, we just did it, but it sounds like people are making more Frankies for tomorrow. So maybe we can do another review tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. What other questions do y'all have? Seems like people are liking my Spotify playlist idea. What if everyone doesn't like my music taste, though? We didn't consider that option. This is a good question from the YouTube community. I have attended more than 3 live sessions, but on YouTube, will it be counted? Yes. So we don't track who's attending based on like the viewership. We track based on that check-in form that we post. So as long as you checked in there, you are good. Yeah. What other questions do we have? Am I feeling generous enough for another swag drop today? I am feeling generous for another swag drop today. I think I'm going to do some in Discord chat though, because I have a little more time this afternoon to hang out in Discord chat. So I'm gonna save my swag drops for over there later.
Also, I apologize for being a bad co-host here. I'm setting up this notification for
this is the Mary show now.
Mm-hmm.
Hello from YouTube. I wish I could see how many people are watching just on YouTube.
You can hover over it. Yeah.
2. I feel like that maybe isn't accurate though, because I've seen more than 2 people comment from YouTube.
I think some people go over there to comment and then come back to Twitch. Like we talk about the YouTube community and people pop over there to like be part of it.
Someone asked where my cat is. She's very shy, but I was hoping she would like walk on my bed during one of the streams, but she hasn't yet. But maybe before the end of the week. We'll see. Someone else had to claim it in Discord. So the swag drops are just given out at random for people who are active in Discord. So if you're posting over there today, there is a chance that you will win one.
Do you by any chance remember who asked about the address notification?
I do not.
I just turned them back on. I have not done any testing on it. I just did a summary response. But if you were having trouble with it for some reason, I don't know why you were looking for that confirmation, but you should get a confirmation from us now. So.
Cool. Here's a really good question. I would like to have an MLH sponsored / supported event for my local community. How do you go about doing this? So there's a couple different ways you could go about doing this for your own community. We have what's called a MLH member event program. So that is hackathons who are hosted by students that we work with. So you can apply to be an MLH member event. Outside of that, you could host a guild just for your own local community. We have guilds that are regionally focused. So you could do something like that. You could host a local host workshop with us. We have a couple workshops that are available for folks to host. So those are kind of my three big suggestions.
Yes.
And shout out to Ryan for coming in with the link.
Absolutely. And particularly if you're looking to host a local event, like a hackathon, reach out to our league team. You can email league@mlh.io is the way to do that.
Really important question.
Oh, sorry. I think I overwrote the question you were on.
No.
Do your question first.
You do yours.
Okay.
Mine was a joke.
I've never attended a NIT before. Is it the same as Global Hack Week? So all of our Global Hack Week events, and we're at Global Hack Week Share here, but all of our Global Hack Week events are these kind of week-long festivals where you do tons of hacking. There's lots of mini events, lots of meeting other hackers. Each of them has a slightly different theme to them. The broad strokes are largely the same, though, intentionally. So it's a little bit more comfortable. It's a little bit easier to pick back up after you've been to one. But for a NIT in particular, we often make a bunch of announcements specifically for hackers because it's the start of our new season. So it'll be the start of our 2023 school year season on July 1st. And so at a NIT, we're going to be announcing our new season mascot. We're going to be talking about any initiatives that we're going to be rolling out for hackers. So that one in particular has a little bit more of a theme or focus to it than some of our others. That all feel fair, Mary?
Yes. And it is just so much fun. Like, party energy. It just, a really fun week. I'm already very excited for it. The question I had hovered over earlier, Ryan, was people are asking where all of your blahages are.
Blahais, I think you mean?
Blahais.
Is that how it's supposed to be pronounced? I only have one out. I could get more out. I just I've been lazy this week. I have no one to blame but myself here. So
it seems like you've been downsizing your collection.
I have also been down. I still have enough to do one for every day, though, for sure. Yeah. I've been downsizing the collection and trying to give them out to MLHers and things like that. They've been eating like a entire corner in my bedroom for months. Losing my voice for months now, so I'm trying to thin out the herd a little bit. I see a couple of people asking about swag drops specifically. The swag drops are totally random, just kind of at Mary and I's a whim, so to speak. They're really just if we see you doing something cool, if we see you helping other hackers, being a great community member, we try to reward you with one. But asking for them typically is not going to result in one.
Yeah.
Here's a good question here. I have a question regarding the address. The address in India is written differently than that of the US. So how should we write yours? The formatting we use is a international standard. It's what our postal provider requests us to do for international addresses. So in theory, the Indian postal system is supposed to respect that addressing style as well. But if you fill out our form, it'll specifically ask you to say if you have a country or if you have a city in a region or just a city, just a region. So it does have some amount of flexibility built into the form. If you have any questions, you can reach out to our team at shippingquestions@mlh.io as well. Ooh, sorry, I clicked again, Mary.
Someone said, so a NIT is like the new year for MLH. I kind of feel like we missed an opportunity to live stream from Times Square last year. So maybe this year we'll need to do some sort of ball drop in Times Square.
I love that. I love that energy. Love that energy.
Here's a good question. If someone has won a swag drop in the past, can they win again? So if you won one at Local Hack Day Build, yes, you can win again. If you won one already this week, though, no, we're just doing one per person. you would get the same stuff in it. So it wouldn't really be fun to have two, to be honest.
You want to answer this question here together? I think it's a good one.
This is such a good question. How do you prepare yourself before attending a hackathon? Okay, so I have like a few big tips for it. The first one is like, you really don't need to prepare. Like, don't feel like if you didn't like spend some time the week before getting ready, that's fine. Like, that's how most people are going to attend it. If you do want to do a little bit of prep, though, I think the things I'd recommend are like talk to a few friends and maybe try to form a team before the event starts. Can be kind of fun to go with people you know, especially if you like think you would feel more comfortable being on a team with people you know. I'd really recommend doing that. Join the chat group for the event if you can in advance. So a lot of them will open up Discord or Slack maybe a week or so before. So go in there and introduce yourself early, maybe see who some of the sponsors are. You can start brainstorming a project if you'd like. But that's really all I recommend doing. Everything else you can just do at the event.
Yeah. The only thing I'd add, I think those are all really good tips. If you're going to one of your first physical hackathons, because I know a lot of people are returning to that, when you're like traveling for an event, particularly if you're like not going to something at your school, like do it, like, I don't even know how to explain this, like get out your laptop and like set up your laptop as if you're at the event, like make sure you've got like the mouse you want to bring with you have like the adapters you need, your power chargers, like use that hackathon setup for a while and like make sure you've got all the belongings you need for the trip as a result of that. I know a lot of people are just starting to go to their first hackathon, and I know how common it is for hackers to come up to me like, I didn't realize that I would need an adapter, or like I need a power charger, and like forgetting those basic things. So kind of doing the setup yourself at home first. Does that make sense?
Totally. And like wear comfy clothes, bring some snacks that you like if you want. Trying to think what else. I wasn't even thinking about in-person events, but they're fully back basically.
Yeah.
We'll be soon.
Not quite fully back, but they definitely are on that way, right?
Yeah.
This is kind of related. I'd love to answer this one as well. I don't know for Mary, but I actually went to my first hackathon solo, and I still had a great time, still met a ton of people. My advice for solo hackers is always the same. Go mentor to mentor or hacker to hacker at the event and like ask them for help or like talk to them. I had a really, really successful hackathon doing that, like just getting people to like, hey, like how would you approach this next part of my problem? And people at hackathons are generally so friendly that everyone was willing to like jump in and be like, oh, like I think you probably should do something like this. Or even if they didn't, they might say like, oh, like this sponsor I spoke with or this partner, this mentor was really helpful for us. Like go talk to them, right? So
yeah. I love the advice that this hacker gave them. Perfect situation for networking.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It really is. As particular if you're looking for a team, my big piece of advice is like make it very clear that you're looking for a team. If you're at an MLH hackathon, go and find the MLH coach and tell them that you're looking for a team, and they will help you find one. Otherwise, like go talk to an organizer, post in the chat platform, but you just make sure you tell people that you're looking for a team, and they will help you find one.
This is I don't know that we have time to answer this. I don't know about Mary. I'm like a particularly like I'm a stickler. So like, yes, there's all sorts of things that are pet peeves for me, but I love this question. You have to ask us that when we have a little bit more weekend energy. Ask again tomorrow on that one. Here's a good one as well. I wish MLH would conduct in-person hackathons in India since a big chunk of the community is from there. We actually do conduct in-person events in India. We conducted our first probably 10 to 12, maybe up to 15 before the pandemic. And then with the pandemic, of course, everything switched to digital. But right now we're actually working on spinning back up support for in-person events all over the world. It's very dependent on the safety precautions in those regions, though. So I'd really look towards the NIT as when we're going to announce kind of what our game plan is or what our thought is for the 2023 season. I would expect some in-person events in India and in the Asia Pacific region as a whole, though.
And Ryan actually went to an in-person event in India back in 2019.
Yeah, in December 2019 in Vellore. Yes. What other questions we have? MLH is wholesome. I love it. Thank you. I love this. This is exactly why I love what I do. So pet peeves thread on Discord. I have other work today to do today, team. Like we don't get me going here. Don't get me going.
Okay, Ryan, if you wanted to have an MLH on your team for a duo hack, whom would you choose for your team? I'd probably personally hack with TNR. Just because I think he's like a really skilled MLHer. Do you have a pick, Ryan?
I mean, honestly, I'd pick Swift because I'm extremely competitive, and he's got a lot of coding experience. I think me and Nick work really well together, though, and Nick also has a ton of coding experience. The truth is, I'd work with any MLHer, but like knowing myself, I'm like, I want to win if I'm going to do something, and like I'd be trying to pick teammates that way. So.
We actually did an internal MLH hackathon back in December, I want to say. So we have had to face this question before.
Yeah. How was your experience, Ryan, in India? So bad, but not because of India. I had very little notice I was going. Another MLHer was actually supposed to go, and so I ended up being quite sick from like medication and stuff for most of the trip. So I had a very uncomfortable first trip in India, just from like malaria pills and stuff like that. Or I think it was malaria, but very excited to get back out to it. I think I'm going to go back out to another event as soon as we're doing in-person events in India again. So excited to get back out there.
Woo. Who won the MLH Hackathon? I genuinely do not remember.
I think we gave prizes to like everyone, though, didn't we?
I think we probably did. I judged it, and I don't remember. I really think
Brutal.
we have
making
like
me choke on coffee midstream. That's cool, Mary. That's cool. Yeah, cool. That's cool.
Good luck on your exams tomorrow. You're gonna do amazing. Previous MLH swag thread on Discord would be very fun. Yeah, we should do that.
I could do a thread just on all the MLH jackets I have. I have so many jackets. We love to give the full-time team jackets. It's like our favorite thing.
Speaking of, we should wear, I don't want to say it on stream, but our coolest jacket.
I know what you're talking about.
Let's wear that tomorrow.
Mary and I won't do any other coordination. We're just going to show up on stream in the correct jacket. I know what she's talking about. If you received an email to correct your address, it's probably worth following up with our team. Just make sure, that means we're typically missing a piece of information that we think we need for your address. Usually we look at your country, and then if we see a field that most people submit for that country missing, that's usually what will cause this. Like in the United States, as an example, you might not have your two-digit state code. I don't know where you're at in the world, but there's probably some specific issue that you need to rectify there.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, though, like the first day, I don't even think we planned. I think we just showed up in the same thing, didn't we?
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I feel like our default is the gray sweater.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we're doing something other than that, we plan.
We coordinate. Yeah, it's true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is very true. It looks like our questions are starting to slow down a little bit here. What do you say we wrap it up and head out here? We've got another stream coming up in 10 minutes.
12 minutes, yeah. Brandon will be back. I know I already said it once, but I'm going to say it again. It's going to be such a cool workshop. I want y'all to stick around for it. Probably going to be on the shorter side of our workshop. So if it's getting late, don't worry. You'll be out of it in a jiffy. But yeah, I'll see y'all back on here in 10 minutes.
Cool. See you, everyone.
Bye, everyone.